Have you ever felt like you're seeing everything? Not just the surface, but the layers beneath, the unspoken tensions in a room, the subtle shifts in someone's mood, the quiet details others miss. It's like living with heightened senses, but in your mind. This is the world of the hyper-aware person, and while it sounds like a gift, it often hides a deep, quiet pain. Today, let's explore that hidden pain together through stories and simple truths about how our minds work. Imagine Sarah, a young woman in her 30s, sitting at a family dinner. The table is lively, laughter, clinking glasses, but Sarah notices more. She sees her brother's forced smile, hiding worry about his job. She picks up on her mother's slight sigh, a sign of unspoken fatigue. Even the way her aunt avoids eye contact with her uncle tells a story of old arguments. Sarah feels it all, like waves crashing inside her. By the end of the night, she's exhausted, not from the food or conversation, but from carrying everyone's emotions. This is hyper-awareness, a heightened sensitivity to the world around you. It's not about being smart or psychic. It's how some people's brains are wired to notice details, patterns, and feelings that others overlook. Psychologically, it stems from a vigilant mind, often shaped by past experiences where being alert helped you survive or adapt. Maybe you grew up in a home where reading moods kept you safe, or life's uncertainties trained you to scan for threats. But this vigilance comes at a cost. Let's talk about the overwhelm. Hyper-aware people often feel bombarded by information. Sights, sounds, emotions. It's like turning up the volume on life without an off switch. In Sarah's case, a simple walk in the city isn't just a stroll. She hears the distant argument of a couple, sees the tiredness in a stranger's eyes, smells the mix of street food and exhaust. Her brain processes it all, connecting dots that lead to worry. What if that couple breaks up? That man looks so alone. Why does this happen? Our minds have a built-in system to spot danger, like an internal alarm. For hyper-aware folks, this alarm is extra sensitive. It doesn't just ring for big threats, it buzzes for every little possibility. This leads to overthinking, where one small detail spirals into a web of what-ifs. Emotionally, it builds slowly, a quiet tension that turns into a heavy weight, making everyday moments feel intense. Now, consider the isolation. Being hyper-aware can make you feel alone in a crowd. You see things others don't, so when you try to share, it falls flat. "Did you notice how upset she seemed?" you ask a friend. They shrug. "She looked fine to me." Over time, this creates a gap. You start holding back, thinking, maybe I'm overreacting, but deep down, you know you're not. It's real to you. Take Alex, a man who works in a busy office. He senses the team's unspoken stress before deadlines, the way emails get shorter, voices tighter. He wants to help, to say, "Hey, I see you're struggling," but he fears being seen as too intense or nosy, so he stays quiet, absorbing it alone. Psychologically, this ties to empathy overload. Empathy is feeling what others feel, but when it's dialed up, it blurs boundaries. You take on others' pain as your own, leading to emotional burnout. The pacing here is cruel, a slow build of connection that snaps into loneliness, leaving you reflective, wondering why you care so much. And then there's the exhaustion, the deepest pain. Hyper-awareness doesn't rest. Even in quiet moments, your mind replays conversations, analyzes motives, predicts outcomes. Sleep becomes a battleground where thoughts whirl like leaves in the wind. What did that comment really mean? Am I missing something? From a psychological view, this is hypervigilance in action. Your brain's threat detection system stays on high alert, releasing stress chemicals that wear you down over time. It's not laziness or weakness, it's your mind working overtime without pay. Emotionally, it starts with subtle fatigue, grows into resentment. "Why can't I just switch off like everyone else?" and peaks in quiet despair. But let's pause and reflect. Is there light in this shadow? Sarah learned to set boundaries, like journaling her observations instead of carrying them. Alex found solace in nature walks, where the awareness turned to beauty, the rustle of trees, the play of light. It's about channeling that sensitivity, not fighting it. The hidden pain of the hyper-aware person is real. Overwhelm, isolation, exhaustion. But so is the strength it brings. You see the world in depth, feel connections profoundly. Embrace it gently, with self-kindness. If this resonates, take a moment, breathe, notice without judging. You're not alone in this quiet storm. Thank you for joining me. If you felt this way, share in the comments. Until next time, be well.